We are getting ready for the first test hit, Bradenton. It's Friday for the Sick Shootout at the NMCA race. So, you need to be here. We're racing today. I think we get 3 runs today. We get a couple runs tomorrow. We start our eliminations tomorrow night. The eliminations on Sunday. So, place to be. It was sounding like crap, and that's so I don't know what I did, because I was like, just like, is it gonna go? Is it gonna break? Like,
and I figured it worst. It had a push rod out of it, so I'm like, I knew it didn't drop a valve because it didn't sound that bad. So I'm like, if anything, it had a push rod. So I'm like, I didn't want to roll the window down and be like, what do you want to do? But it didn't sound right.
Didn't seem completely happy, so I was a little gun shy when I went up there, so I don't even know, like, I don't even know if I had it full throttle or what I may have done, but whatever. Might just be that thing that it just doesn't want to sound happy, so we'll see. But, I mean, we got down the track. I mean, that was a start, so, I mean, I was out of it. Like, I was to half throttle, like, real early, just basically just trying to just drive it down through the 8, let it shift out. When the power came in, it hiked the front wheels up, and then it was real soft down low, so we'll see. I stayed in it a little longer.
Alright.
It was real soft down low, and then when the power came in, it picked the front end up, and
it was still better early than it was, though. It's coming around. It looked a lot better early.
Gotcha.
Didn't have that. I mean, obviously I look at the data, but I'm guessing we can actually hit it harder early now. Because the car looked like it was, didn't look like it was on the edge. Because earlier it was just porpoising and paddling, and there it looked like the car actually settled down and it just looked lazy. It didn't look like it was eventful at all inside the car. I mean, it didn't move around until the power came in.
Yep.
way out.
Yeah, and I mean, it came in and whatever, running straight. So, I mean, it just basically, all it did is just kicked up. And hey guys, Doug here from TBM and Motion Raceworks. If you haven't already checked out Sick, the magazine, it is unlike anything you've ever seen. It's more like a book than a magazine. The quality is unbelievable. It is grassroots. It's covering all of the events that you guys are at, not just what the pros are doing, and you'll love it. Subscribe now and get your copy reserved today.
There's still pots falling out.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have that on the bigger jobs. Just part of it, I guess.
So what's going wrong?
Well, what happens when you run 1 pound of boost too much? We already kind of knew they were maxed out, and Robert had sent me a spare cartridge because he knows how hard that I'm pushing these turbos. And we're kind of waiting to upgrade to bigger ones, so this isn't a surprise, but it sucks that it happened right now. But it's part of racing. We'll get it fixed. I'm gonna try to find another turbo.
460 run per key. 149 miles an hour, almost 150.
Car ran, I mean, it was a lot smoother early. The chassis is getting better. But I'm still looking through data, trying to decide what to do. Just trying to compare some old information with new and go from there.
Cool, okay, on that run, basically was just trying to get suspension decked right, so it's actually coming around to where we want it to be at. Once power started coming in, I mean, definitely it made power. I mean, it went 195 out the back and I was out of it early. So we're on the right track with everything. Now it's just progressively getting more on that short time, because I mean, that was still like a 111 60 foot, so we're gonna step on the 60 foot, put more power to it early, see if the car can handle it, if the track can handle it, and if the suspension we have set up correctly to handle it. So stay tuned, because you want to see this one. All right, so I don't want to say that didn't go as planned, because we added more power to it, trying to get that 60 foot time down, gained 4 numbers in the 60, and then wheels were in the air, so I mean, it just kept going right, and then finally I just had to let out of it. So we can do a good job of steering the car, whatever, back and get that part straightened out, so I'm not worried about that. Glad it responded the way we wanted it to. And tomorrow we go into a chip draw tomorrow morning, so everybody's meeting, drawing chips, repairing cars, and tomorrow starts eliminations. We do a 30-mile drive tomorrow with the True Street class, and we'll see how everything shakes out. We should have a round of eliminations tomorrow, 2 on Sunday, and then a final. So that's what we got going on. We're going to keep pushing the car, because at the end of the day, it's not, I'm not doing the stuff I'm doing to necessarily deal with competition that's here. Obviously, I do want to deal with that competition, but goal in mind is still to run a 5 every day on drag week, sick week, one of the events. So we want to fix the car, get everything straight to be able to do that. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hey, click this, subscribe to the magazine. Thanks for watching, guys.